One and two and three, and we are live. My friends, welcome to Letishcast, the best YouTube channel ever created about VR gaming, about evaluating the games, having fun, and so much more of entertainment. Welcome everyone. Not only we are on YouTube, we are also streaming on Twitch, on TikTok, wherever you're watching us. Big thank you, big welcome, and please subscribe to our channels. Let's grow our community. Please like our streams. Let's spread the fun. Let's spread the word, and let's make it epic. Guys, how are you doing? I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to stream again, and I'm so happy to see people joining. So you can always let me know how are you doing, how are you feeling in the comments. How was your weekend? How was your Monday? How has it started? Let me know. Reach out. Let's connect because I'm so much into this communication, not only with this epic thing that is on my head, which is MetaQuest 3. Yes, that's right, baby. I'm wearing this masterpiece of VR technology. And with this thing, we review games here, and that's how you get to know which games you should buy, which games you shouldn't buy, and just maybe enjoy the entertainment that we are creating here. I'm all for that, creating entertainment here. And if you see this screen, then maybe you can also see some familiar games that I've already played on this channel. If you are following us, if you are not, it doesn't matter. You can always go on our channels and watch our previous streams. You can find our playlists on our YouTube channel. Please go and watch our previous streams because there is so much more to explore and so much amusing stuff there. And today, we are going to review one game that is this Crystal Commanders, right? Is it Commanders? It is Commanders. We are going to review Crystal Commanders. I'm going to evaluate it based on my evaluation rating system, where I will go from everything like graphics and gameplay and setup and tutorial to just playability, to just like my emotions and feelings, how this game makes me feel. We're going to test that. I have no idea what it's about in terms of like, I've never played it before. I know it is an epic one, it is a very good one based on a rating that it has on the Meta Store. It is quite a fresh game as well. It's been released quite recently, and it already has very good ratings. So why wouldn't we try it ourselves? And who knows? Maybe the rating will match, maybe not. But anyway, I am excited and I am ready to jump in. So let's do it. Crystal Commanders. I already like the graphics. They already have a very good vibe. And this game is actually a mixed reality game, which is a real time strategy game. So things happen here on the go. And there are many more features to explore from the description that I got to see on the website. So let's have a look. From the start, we are welcomed by this beautiful menu. Look at the graphics, guys. Look at the graphics. Like, they do look HD, honestly. I like that. I like that, and I'm already captivated by these colors. I like it. I like it. Orange, blue, white, everything. But where do I look first? Patch notes. This game also has already quite a few updates, and this version is 1.42. Perfect. Let's right away jump into settings and see what we can set here and what we can adjust and how much versatility it has. So definitely music controls, diagram, real-time occlusion. That's cool. That's cool because not all the games have these features that you can adjust. Smooth VR movement. Why is it off? And if I put it on, what's the difference? I don't know. Maybe we can explore later. But let's start with off. With setting on off and smooth rotation. Yeah, because now it doesn't make sense. Let's go back to the menu and have a look at the VR mode. Stationary, virtual reality. But we are in VR mode. No, we were in VR mode. But now you have this. Sorry, we were in mixed reality mode. That's correct. And now we are in virtual reality mode. And if you don't have much space in your room, then basically you can expand it, jumping into virtual reality. And here you need these settings. So quickly we found out smooth rotation, smooth VR movement. You can all adjust it right away as well here. But let's go to mixed reality because we are all for engaging with the environment that we have here, our beautiful room. So confirm the scan of the room again. And does this look correct? Does it? Oh, almost. Let me move this one here. Okay, cool. Now it's pretty accurate, baby. Continue. Next one. What's this? What's this button? Rescan room. No. Okay, that's cool. Let's see the options. We can go for campaign, where you can defeat the forces of the Crimson Blades in a series of missions. We can go versus AI, and this is the feature that I am excited about because you can build your base and then seek and destroy the enemy base. So basically, you're playing against AI, I guess. I don't know. We're going to find out. And also, you have a multiplayer where you can play against another user either locally or remotely, which is also goddamn exciting because you can play with your friends. What can be more fun than playing it on your own? Of course, playing it with your friends. And creative mode. What's that? Why? Why it looks like... Okay, cool. Build your base with no interference from AI enemies. This is the first time that I'm playing against AI in a game, in a VR game, and what can be more exciting? Let's first explore this game with campaign mode. And let's right away open this map. The graphics are consistent and they are epic, guys. I mean, they're quite simple, but they are very, very accurate needs. And just again, I enjoy this HD feeling, which I don't get from every game. That's important to note. Act 1, Mission 2. Why is it Mission 2 already? Oh, because I maybe go to the first one first. And the welcome to the front message says the invasion has left the Crystal Vanguard battered. Learn the ropes in basic training for the new commander, Castor. So, Castor, we're about to meet Castor, right? And everybody feel, let's go. Act 1, Mission 1, we are ready. Welcome to the front, they say. But oh my god, I have no idea what to do, so please take it easy.
It's time to begin.
Amari, it's time to begin. Do they voice over it? Let me make it louder for myself.
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Send him in.
Right away.
Great!
Boss! And boss's boss! What's up?
Castor. That's Castor. Perfect.
Castor, you should salute the general when you arrive. And stand attention. We're ready to begin your training.
Woohoo! I'm totally ready. Just tell me where the bad guys are.
Good to see you're excited. However, we need to make sure you're ready to command units in the field. War isn't a game like in the simulations. Every choice matters.
The first lesson will begin with controlling your forces on the battlefield. Ready your troops. It's time to see what you can do.
Ready your troops? It's time to see what you can do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I love it because they could have just
Pay attention,
leave.
Castor.
They could have
This
just
is
leave the
important.
messages not voiced over. But for me, I think it's such an advantage when you have it voiced over and you don't have to read it, because in another game there were no voiceover and there were so many messages and that was so annoying for me. So that's definitely a plus for this game.
There are many types of units we can use, and each one has different strengths.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, got it. Like the scout unit, the smaller one with the dish on the back.
Do I step back to see it? Right.
I did do some of my homework, you know.
Good, Castor.
That's correct. Now, let's learn how to order units around.
Let's go.
Select a scout unit so we can send it out to do some recon.
A scout unit. So we can do some recon. Where is the scout unit? Okay, let's just... Confirm it. Select a scout unit. Select the highlighted. Okay, there is the highlighted one. Hover over the highlighted unit and press trigger to select. And we are doing that. Find the enemy outpost. Send your selected scout unit to the where? No, not here. Where do I send it though? And actually, it's a little bit beneath the floor. I don't know whether rescanning the room will help, but this one is fine, so that's strange. Anyway, I need to press the trigger to move the unit here, so let's go. Moving, moving, moving. Right. Yeah, that's kind of strange because it's the same
Whoa!
scan.
Guess it's not abandoned after all. We're taking fire!
Don't lose your cool. Let's retreat for now and send the rest of the squad over to take them out.
Never lose your cool. So basically, the plan is to send the rest of the squad over to take them out. Retreat. Move your scouts out of danger together where? Whoa! How do I move it? How do I move it? Why doesn't it go? Why doesn't it go? Oh, I had to select it first, of course. Silly me. Now it's on its way. So, do I shoot back or something? Why is it a question mark now?
Whew! We made it out. That was intense.
Yeah, that was. Indeed.
Good work, Caster. Now, let's learn how to command multiple units so we can send in a larger force and take out that outpost.
Destroy the outpost. So I select a random one. I bring it close to this one that I have to destroy, right? That's great. Right away, we are in a tutorial, I guess. And it's, anyway, part of the first act. So the tutorial is inevitable in this game, and this is amazing. Then it's very convenient because you're not going to be frustrated like you are with many games. Anyway, can I send right away all of them here? So I just select this. Yes, of course I can. They can go at the same time.
We did it! That was great!
Don't celebrate too early. We just received new intelligence that there are additional enemy outposts in this sector. We need to find and eliminate them, too.
Find the remaining outposts. Let's go. Let's send them to explore. And I guess you guys go over there. Right? No, you cannot go? Cool. They all are on its way. All of them, right? Find the remaining outposts. Send your units to research for the remaining enemy structures. And then do what? Oh, why are they combined like that? Maybe because I send them at the same time, but anyway, something's odd with this
We've
floor.
located the last remaining enemy camp, sir.
So,
You can't hide from me.
Great job. Now, rally your troops and send them to take out that outpost. But don't get cocky. We still need to win this fight.
exactly. Keep it cool and win the fight. Wipe them out. Wipe them out. How do we wipe them out? Definitely. By destroying the outposts and just... I don't understand whether I need to...
Excellent work.
Whether I need to trigger
That enemy
the
outpost
fire,
won't
because
be
they do
an
it
issue any
automatically. I
longer.
don't need to do that,
And
but
we've cleared this
let's
sector.
try again.
A promising start.
Thank you, sir. But Caster did most of the work. I just gave some pointers along the way.
Good pointers. Good pointers,
Woo!
Amari.
Those bad guys didn't stand a chance. This war's gonna be over in a flash.
Oof, don't be
I'm glad it
cocky,
went
Caster.
well. You should go and debrief the troops. They've earned a good night's rest.
Exactly.
Roger that.
Good.
That was too easy. They let us win. Those outposts were basically abandoned. I'm sure things will get tougher from here.
Of course, because we're
Agreed.
just
But
beginning.
it's good that the boy's managing well. We'll need more like him if we're going to survive this. He's in your hands, Amari.
I'll do my best, sir.
Act 1, Mission 1. Mission complete. Perfect. Basic training complete. The Crimson Blade better watch out. We can return to the map or continue campaign. Let's continue campaign and let's see what's the next mission. Mission number 2.
Okay, Caster. Our scouts have reported a much more substantial enemy presence in this sector, including a fortified base.
They've got a base this far north? That's kind of crazy. How'd they get set up so quickly?
Their engineering teams are known to be some of the best in the world.
Yeah, and probably they're using AI, which is also helping
Getting
a
a
lot.
base established quickly isn't a challenge for them.
Dang, that's good to know. Well, let's take our troops over there and smash them. No base is gonna stop me.
So I guess I'm playing for Castor, for this young fella, and he is very enthusiastic about it and very ready to
Hey,
destroy
get
the
back
enemies.
here.
What do you mean, get back here?
What exactly will you do if a reckless charge wipes out all your forces?
I have no idea.
Run in there and challenge their commander to a duel all by yourself?
I guess no.
Huh, that's a good point. I didn't think that far ahead, I guess.
You shoot, Castor.
Okay, so what should we do?
We'll need to establish a base of our own. Our engineers have already begun laying the groundwork, but you'll need to see things through and get our production lines set up. Then we can build some troops and take the fight to the enemy.
Awesome! Let's build a base.
Okay, Caster, we've arrived. Take a look around the area.
Where's the base,
You'll
though?
see the beginnings of a base already built.
Are these the bases? Why are they on my sofa, though?
Yeah, looks like the troops have been busy. Should be ready to run.
Not quite yet.
Oh, there are the
We
bases,
need
I
to
guess.
add a few things first. Let's start with the headquarters, our base of operations for most missions.
On it!
It's there, right? I'm sure, guys, you can see that this alignment it's not aligned with the floor. Like you see this surface, which is supposed to be my floor surface, is going down there. So can we go to the settings and rescan the room? Let's see, because we need to know whether it's possible, and rescan the room is possible. But everything seems fine, you see? Everything seems fine, and I don't understand why the floor is tilting when I'm playing the game. So let's confirm it. And now see whether it has changed. Oh yeah, I think it's fixed. So that was a quick fix. That's again a plus. So let's get back to our mission where we need to set up the basically construct a base and fabricate powerful units. How it's gonna look like? Oh, play, right. Setting up camp. Setting up camp. Where is it?
Okay, Caster. Our scouts have reported a much more
Yeah,
substantial enemy.
They've got a base.
Their engineers getting
Can I
it.
skip it? Yes, I can
Hey,
skip it because I already
Running
watched this one.
Okay.
We'll need our engine, but you'll then.
Awesome!
Yep. Skip.
Okay, Caster. We've arrived.
Yes,
Yeah,
this one I've
not
also
on it.
been through, so let's build your headquarters. Place your headquarters building in the designated spot. Where's the designated spot? It's here, and it's very convenient that it's on this side. So I oh, it's in my left hand. Place in this designated area, but like how do I place it? Do I just leave my controller on the floor? Or what? Oh,
Great work.
Right.
Now we have somewhere to direct our forces from. HQs are essential and must be protected.
yeah, I would suggest you to build your headquarters underground because this one is easily destroyed, but I mean,
Never let the enemy overrun your HQ.
exactly. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a
Roger that.
thing to
Gotta
protect.
protect the HQ at all costs.
Exactly, Castor.
Now we need to start gathering some resources. We can't produce any units if we don't have the raw materials coming in to construct them.
Oh, we have to produce
You
the
mean
resources.
crystals, right? The big glowing ones that pop up all over the place?
That's correct. Those crystals are the key to everything, even this war.
Crystals are the key to everything. When they say the key to everything, that's that's pretty straightforward. This is the currency in this game, then.
Let's set up a crystal depot near the HQ, next to that crystal deposit.
Where's the
Okay,
crystal deposit?
let's gather some crystal energy.
Crystal energy. This will let you store energy for production. So Oh, that's how I control this panel. Okay, so take this one. Oh, nice. Now I see. Right. Select the resource collector. Collect resources. Send your resource collected to. I don't like that this message, which actually gives you the first description of your task, is so quick to disappear. This I don't like. Where are you going now, buddy? Where you go? Um, wait. Collect resources. How do I? I mean, I did, didn't I? Oh, now we are building this one, right? Right? Still, I don't know how it looks for you guys. Let me know in the comments whether this one seems as well a little bit beneath the floor surface of my room. Because for me, it seems like. I mean, it's not too bad, but still. How do I collect the resources then? Collect resources. Send your resource collected to a nearby crystal to collect it. Nearby crystal. Alright, these are the crystals. And this is the collection process, right?
Excellent. Don't forget to send the crystal collector to start gathering energy on the nearby crystal. We can also build more collectors from our factory as soon as we get that set up.
That makes sense. Okay, so now we should build a factory. We need it to produce troops so we can kick out the bad guys.
Produce troops.
Correct. And just like the Crystal Depot, we will need to build it near the HQ, inside the construction radius.
Oh, so there is a construction radius that we need to be
I've marked
inside.
a good location for you to use.
Where is the location, Amari? Show me. Set up unit production. This is the unit production in my hand. This will help you build directable units. I pick it, and then I guess when it's green, then it's good. And when it's red,
Great
then it's
work.
not a good idea.
Once the factory is finished constructing, we can get some troops on the way. I'd recommend at least 3 tanks to start, so we have a strong enough force to assault the enemy.
Yes! It's tank time!
3 tanks to start. Do we have 3 tanks? What's this? This is a wall. A wall. And these are towers. Elevator, gate. Um, let's first select this one. Grab the unit and drop it in the world to queue it. This is the tank. And where do we drop it? Just here? Okay, it lands. It lands. Move the joystick up and down to queue multiple units. Oh. Right. Where's another tank? Do I have 3 of them? Or I had just 1? So I also see that there is currency that I'm spending with this Thunderbolt sign, and each tank costs 250. I have just 400 left. But wait, it's changing, right? Because we're earning stuff. Construct 3 tanks using the factory by selecting it once. By selecting it once, it's spawned. Can I send you? Right, I have to do it constantly. I have to program those collectors to go to the crystals, right? What? No? No, it's you that I have to send here? What are you? What are you, though? That's not a tank. What this car does? Artillery. Wait, why are you moving around like crazy? Why are you moving around like that? Oh. Oh, because basically I'm selecting it, I think. I don't know. But anyway, yes, the score is growing, so basically we are earning stuff. That's good. That's good. Construct 3 bases, but I mean, like, how many we already have? Factory, built a variety of ground. 3 tanks. Where did I put it? Where did it go? Here. Now, where do I send it?
Tanks, tanks, tanks! This is so cool!
I guess we got 3.
Keep calm, Caster. You need to keep a level head to win today. Our intel is pointing to the enemy having a good-sized presence here. I'd recommend building a few more units before advancing.
Guess they've been building up their team while we were laying out the base.
Indeed. Once you feel ready, send your forces out to locate the enemy's stronghold and begin the fight. Good luck.
How do I know if I feel ready? How does Castor know that he feels ready? I mean, good luck is always good, but we gotta be confident that we are ready. So crystals store energy that regenerates over time, and this is amazing resource. And this is basically what we're using here. And for that we need those collectors. Are they coming? Wait. So what is this guy doing? I mean, like, it's... And this one as well? Wait, is it going... It's going to the left or to the right? Find the enemy base, build a larger force, and send your units... I don't like this message disappearing so quickly, but I guess this is the same message. Build a larger force and send your units to the highlighted area to battle. Highlighted area is basically there, but I need to build it here or what? Find larger force. Larger force is what? Where are the forces? Airfield. We don't need airfield, right? Who do I send there? This guy? Right, now they are all moving there. You know what I would do? I would do a crystal depot. No, crystal depot is on that side, so that doesn't make sense. Destroy the enemy. Finally destroy the enemy headquarters. Oh, wow, we're already in action. This... I don't know, do I send the tanks that protecting the headquarters of mine to destroy these or what? No, I think I just need to get more of them, but how do I get more of them? Because our score is growing, so I can spend some. But how do I do that? How do I do that? Wow. We're already in so much action, so... Who is winning? No! Go away! Go away! They're gonna destroy you! So as I get it, I don't manipulate the shooting function, right? So they shoot themselves and they do it quite accurately, but I need to move them around so they don't get hit. Is that right? I guess so. Why there are question marks on those objects? Destroy the enemy. Find and destroy the enemy headquarters while defending yours. I mean, like, no one is attacking our base, so I can be safe with this. But who else is going to destroy it? How do I get more tanks? How do I get more tanks? Somebody please tell me. Where are my guys? Let's go there then. I have just one tank left. This is bad. This is bad because one tank is not enough to destroy the whole headquarters. Can I get more? Can I get more? Can I get more? Where there was a tank menu before? Where is my tank now? Why there is no fight? Destroy the enemy. How do I destroy the enemy? You are supposed to do that, no? Where is another tank? Because this guy is not fighting. Okay, we have one tank that is here. because we don't need to protect our base because no one is attacking it. We can send this guy over here and hopefully this little fella can help us and save us and first of all destroy the enemy's headquarters because yep, exactly. Just guy, move. Move, please. Destroy it. Destroy it. How do I destroy it? There we go. I just found out this feature that I need to hold the trigger. And I am actually now destroying, but the score is changing very, very, very slowly because we have just one tank, one little tank. Of course, what do you expect? But my score is so big now that I could afford more tanks. Where do I get them though? Where do I get them? The music is epic, but a little bit annoying because it doesn't really match the action here. But anyway, no one is attacking us, and I just sit here and wait for this tank to destroy the whole thing, right? What else am I to do here? Wait, what does it do? Can you go from this side? Yep, you can. It's strange. But anyway, I guess this is how we do this mission. Otherwise, it's impossible to attack them any other way. But what about collecting crystals on our base? Because at the same time, we need to earn the money, which in this game is crystal energy. And that will allow us to buy more tanks whenever they are available. And you know what? There's just something on the ceiling. Was there some shadow on the ceiling? Like there, you see? The shadow. Oh, that's a cool one. This is actually a shadow from my flying objects here in this game. But how much more do I wait for this one? Does it mean that we've lost 2 other tanks? Probably yes, but because that was our first serious fight, I guess this is an okay sacrifice. Because then we will know how to do that. But one guy is... Wait, why there is a direct line with this one? Why are you going from there? No, Joe, no, go back. It's not destroyed yet. Oh, how are we gonna win the war with this fella? We definitely need more troops. Crystal depot, factory, wall, airfield. Stores resources mined by crystal collectors. Comes with a free collector unit. Builds a variety of ground units that can be directed. I guess this is still not what we need. Artillery, scout tower. What about our tank? Oh, we're under fire! No, come here, come back! No, you don't have much XP left. Please come back. You know what I struggle with? Is understanding like how they choose the direction, how they go from one spot to another. Okay, from this side no one is attacking us, so we can basically leave this one here and still face our struggle of not having the true factory. Because they were mentioning true factory. Defending your base. Base is fine. Base is earning crystals. There are more crystals and they're ready to be collected, but... Are you firing? No, you're not firing, you're just flying. It takes time, but the more tanks you have, the faster it is. So, I see. I see that maybe this is the challenge for us to just do it with one tank. Where are the flying guys though? Right, let's explore if we can exit the exit to the main menu and the progress will be saved. Will it? Will it? Because it's a very important feature. So, campaign. Let's imagine that I got annoyed by not knowing how to build more tanks and is exited, but now I want to return. Well, will it save my progress? Will it save it? Did it? Did it? Setting up camp. It seems like it did not. And that's what I don't
Okay,
like.
Caster. Our
Yep,
scouts have
exactly. It
reported
didn't
a
save.
much more
So
They've got a base this far north? That's kind of crazy.
so
Their engineering teams are known
in
to
the
be some of the
circumstance of
best
me
in the
having
world.
one tank that is not able to destroy this thing during our lifetime,
Getting a base
I
established
think it's not a
quickly isn't a challenge for
big
them.
lose. But anyway, how do I
Dang,
skip
that-
this one?
Hey, what's running?
Huh, okay.
We'll need our
I
input
think I'm
north
ready to
and-
explore other options
Okay,
to play this
Caster.
game
We've
in
arrived. Take
another
a look
mode.
around the area. You'll
Can
see
you
Yeah.
not
just
Oh,
quit it? Yeah, we just did build our headquarters. So let's go to the main menu and let's now go and fight versus AI and build your base and then seek and destroy the enemy base. But what about AI? Let's see. Classic. Destroy the other team's headquarters to win. Cool. We just tried that and it didn't work. Capture point. Capture and hold 3 key locations to earn point and obtain victory. This one I like. This one I like. I like this format. And search and destroy. Find and destroy your opponent's vital units while protecting your own. These two are exciting, but what about this one? Coming soon. It's interesting. That's one that I would also be. I would also look forward to this one to be released in the future updates. But let's go to the capture point format and let's now choose the team. Is it Crystal Vanguard? Select the heroic elite faction with their unique battering ram unit, or Crimson Blade. Choose the crafty enemy faction with their unique flamethrower 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 units. But let's go with the first one. And what do we start with? uh right, capture points. Of course, I am the one to decide where I put my capture point, so I think it's safe to put it here. I mean, I will see it because I'm facing that way all the time. So now capture and hold up to 3 key locations to earn enough points to obtain victory. Are, have we started already? I guess so. But where's the enemies? Basically, I'm doing it on my own. Will they enter at some point? Hello, anyone here? Anybody there? At the moment, it feels lonely because I have just one guy capturing one tower, but what about the rest? Hmm. Where is it connecting now? Yep, I see it. They appear as soon as you approach them, but then they are invisible. This is the key point. Oh my god. Leave, leave. Can you leave? Because... where are the tanks? How do I make tanks happen? Right, no, we are fighting. We are fighting, but I mean... Go, 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 go. Hide, please, hide. I mean, it feels lonely to have only one team member doing all the work. And now we're basically running away from the bad guy, but then... oh, how do I do that, though? Go, go, why are you standing? Why are you not moving? We are destroyed. What happens if we are destroyed? What happens if we are destroyed and what does it do? Factory. Right, and right away we are being under attack. So capture point. How do I capture it if I don't have anyone? to capture it. Headquarters, and also doing it next to headquarters is very, very risky. Let's put it on this side where they don't see us. Now, please collect some crystal energy. At least one thing I learned for sure: how to collect the crystal energy and how to earn earn the points that we need to buy stuff. But then, how do we? Can I? Wait, no. Oh, we could have built the wall all the time. But it doesn't help. It doesn't help because what kind of wall it is with holes? This is not a wall. This is some... I would say what's that, but not during a stream. What about this guy? It is building, right. We are low on credit, but then where is the tank thing? I'm quite frustrated. Barricade. Healing pad. That's a nice one. That's a nice one because we need to heal. Who? Who though? Minefield. Minefield is also a good thing to destroy enemies which are not destroyed by all of our mines that we just put, which is annoying, you know? It doesn't seem like we are here to win this war. Minefields, no. Scout tower has a wide range of vision, good for sea. Is it gonna help? Let's see when it's built. Let's see how much we will, how much it will expand our vision. Because at the moment, it's enough for me that I see this miserable scene where this guy is just trying to destroy our factory. Oh, whoa! How did we get there? How did we get there? Right, here we are. Here we are. Finally, I found it. So basically, I have to point here and press here to see the variety of tanks I can build, which I don't have money for now because we need to generate more crystal energy. Let's go, please. I direct you to earn this stuff. It's gonna take a while though. It's gonna take a while, and basically maybe we just tried this one. Playing against AI, though I don't understand where is AI in this game now. What is AI doing in this one? 160, so who do we have now? Scout has a large range of vision that makes it perfect for exploring. We don't need to explore, we already explored enough. But then you? Are you gonna do that? What's this guy doing? Battering ram can only attack structures but does high damage with low range. Finally, we have someone who can cause damage. But it's where? It's there, it's ready, it's fighting finally! Finally, please. Do your work, do your work. I just sit here and look at it. I mean, I can move around. Is it gonna help? No, it's not gonna help to cause more damage. It's not gonna help to cause more damage. We are in danger because our factory is basically low on health, and I don't know how to increase that. I don't know how to do that. Where are those guys that are collecting? Are you here? Yes. Is it gonna increase our score? Seems like 140. These pointers, where are they showing? Where these pointers are showing? 180. How much we need for a tank? 250, and we now have 250. So, please, let's add some tanks to add more action. Because soon we're gonna have more. 250, right. Anti-air does increase damage against crystal collectors and drones, but little damage to ground. Okay, let's then use more tanks because now I think we have 3, which is enough to capture 3 points. Isn't it? It is. So, 1 here, 1 there, and where's one more? Where's one more? I thought we have 3. I thought we have 3. This one is captured, but why did you leave? Why did you leave? Please go back. I mean, I don't know, is it scalable in terms of like if my room was twice or 3 times bigger, would that make it also wider in range? Which would make this speed of tanks that are moving quite annoying. But you know what? Mission complete nevertheless, and we've won, baby. So, congrats to us. That was painful, I have to say, because, I mean, I tried to understand how it works, and basically I'm getting better at it, but it takes time. Now it's time for us to explore multiplayer mode and play locally, play mixed reality with another user in the same space, which is so cool. So I guess if you and your friends have the VR on your heads and you can just be in one space and just enter this one, but how does it work? Create a lobby, join a lobby. Okay, that's pretty intuitive. Remote VR multiplayer. Play remotely with a user in another space. This is also cool, and for that, you are getting back to the virtual room that they create for you. But I don't understand, why am I flying? Why am I flying mid-air? What's wrong with the levels? What's wrong with the scan? I'm not gonna create any lobby, and I don't have anyone waiting for me to play this one. But actually, guys, if you have this game and if you have VR, send us a comment. Maybe we can create and play in a multiplayer mode. Only if I'm not gonna be flying like this, because I'm feeling like a bird. It doesn't matter if I change this one, I'm flying like a bird. But anyway, creative mode. I guess the creative mode is meant for us because it gives you the freedom to do whatever, right? But still, by the same rules. Crimson Blade. Choose the crafty enemies. Let's go with Crimson Blade. But I don't want to be in a virtual reality mode. I don't want to be in virtual reality mode. Can I get back to? Can I get back to the mixed reality, please? Mixed reality. Yes. I have to confirm the scan all the time. That's maybe not necessary, but anyway, creative mode. Creative mode, how do you do that? Try out new base designs or rehearse. Okay, so creative mode, it's like an area for you to explore features, and you have such a huge score available. Of course, it makes sense, but now at least I can go and explore things, right or left. Anyway, it always starts with the headquarters that you place as your central piece in this game, and then elevator connects surfaces of different heights to bring units up or down. How does it look like? Like this, and like this. And basically, do I move it up? Huh? Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So that's how I transfer my tanks, right? Let's try. Let's use this fella. Bring him here. Because then my complaint that I did just a few minutes ago, it's not gonna be valid, right? Say, can you just stay on the platform? Okay, that's cool. And now, beautiful. But you can do it only in the radius of your headquarters. So it doesn't mean that you can so quickly go to the enemy space using this thing. But anyway, that's cool. That's a cool feature. Let's go and see what else we have here. Crystal depot. This one we know. Factory, you know. Wall. Walls are weird, but can we put these walls like just perfectly around the headquarters? Because headquarters need to be protected, and this is not a wall. This is just a column, and maybe we just do it column by column. No, no. I need to say that the controls here are a little bit tricky. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I will definitely be suspectful because you see the floor mapping is not right. I'm telling you, and you can see it as well. Builds and houses, air units that can be sent out with a long cooldown. This one is interesting. We need to test this one. Okay, it's been built. It's been built, so we can go here and see healing pad. Healing pads are cool, but now we are expanding. Of course, that makes sense because we are conquering new territories. Barricades, barricades. That's definitely fair that they are taking time to build. I mean, every element that you place, it's taking time to build, so it's not available right away. So you gotta be patient. Train your patience, guys. But then, um, but then it also is annoying because if you're gonna be in a real battle now, you're gonna be just very frustrated waiting for them to be built. Mines. I didn't get the mines. I tried them before. They just exploded underneath the enemy's tank, but I didn't even see much damage, if any at all. Um, Anti-air tower. I mean, towers are also very cool because they can protect the headquarters, which is the very big goal in this game. Scout tower. What does scout tower do? Has a wide range of vision, good for seeing enemies coming from far away. That's a cool one, you see? So if we've built something like this, of course, with much better uh, plan and all around headquarters would be protected and go much better, I guess. Gate. What about the gate? Because we tried the elevator, and now I don't have a place to put the gate. Wait, why doesn't it let me to do that? I mean, I'm in the green area. I'm in the green area, but I can't add to a wall. Oh, of course, yes, I need a wall. Makes sense. Exactly. So now it's green. Ah, so it will protect the headquarters first of all from enemies entering. So now I learned that the wall and the gate is the initial part that I built for the protection of my headquarters. Cool. That was very useful. That was very useful, and that's cool that they have this creative mode where you can just play around, explore things, not being attacked, not being distracted, which is very useful, and that's a big plus. I like it. And AI, I didn't get it. I mean, what did we play against? So let's go back to campaign, and maybe with another mission, we will see much further and see how it's gonna go. Um, in real action because we are here for real action, setting up camp. Let's see whether we've now improved our skills to set up a proper camp, setting up camp. Now it all makes sense.
Okay, Cass.
Okay, this one would be nice if they had this feature to skip the whole dialogue because now I'm pressing the trigger button
But you'll then.
so quickly just to skip every message, which they have
Okay,
quite
Cass.
plenty here. Oh,
We
come on.
will not
This
talk.
one we've already been. So, a note for developers, please have this skip feature for the whole dialogue. And headquarters. Okay, they suggested here. No worries.
Great work. Now we have somewhere to direct our forces from.
Yep, yep, yep,
Never
yep, yep,
let-
yep,
Roger
yep.
that.
Now we can't.
You mean
Makes sense.
Let's set up.
okay?
Please let it be a lucky try. Crystal depot. Yes, it is. It is now very important to see that when it is approaching this crystal rock. Wait,
Excellent.
let
Don't
me
forget to
watch.
send the crystal collector to start gathering energy on the nearby. We can also build more collectors.
That makes sense. Okay, so now we should build a factory. We need.
Correct. And just like the crystal depot.
Yeah, this
I've
one I know.
marked-
This one I know. But let me watch it. Now he is gathering. When they have this, you see, it's a little bit visible. The stream. Let me just follow the logic of this crystal collector because it's important. Because while you are fighting against enemies, you also need to effectively produce new energy to build stuff. There we go. If you are hovering over this one, then you can see the score increasing in real time. And this is great. What is the next thing they suggest? Unit production. Factory. Yes, factory can be close to the crystal.
Great work. Once the factory is finished constructing, we can get some troops on the way. I'd recommend at least 3 tanks to start, so we have a strong enough force.
Yes.
Yep.
It's tank.
It's tank time. But how much for a tank? 250 it was, right? Yes. And we place it just anywhere here. One tank. Can we get more? What's that? What's that? I have some options here. I have options. Do I? What is happening? I don't see. Let's get another one. 2 and 3. Oh right, so it's queue, so you can see how many more left because this one is in the queue and it's on its way because it is a factory, guys. It takes time to produce stuff.
Tanks. Tanks.
Tanks,
This
tanks,
is
tanks.
so
Good,
cool.
it makes more sense for me now. So creative mode was very useful. I like it.
Keep calm, Caster.
Yep, what we
Just
do now?
building up their team.
Indeed.
Find the enemy base. For that, now I know that I can use towers. Scout tower or artillery tower. Scout tower. We have money for that? Yes, we have. And let's put it on the edge. Definitely it makes more sense to put it on the edge of our radius, where we already see. And now how much it will expand our vision. That's interesting to see, actually. Now it's looking good. Now it's looking good. Yep, everything is working fine. That feels good when it's working fine, but then tanks are here. Can I produce more? I need to go to the factory. Because as soon as we find the enemy's base, they're gonna attack us, and we need to be prepared not only to attack them back, to fight back, but to also protect our headquarters. So which other artillery I can choose? Crystal collector done. Not needed. Mobile headquarters. Why do we need mobile headquarters? Directs this unit to establish a remote base that increases build range. Scout we don't need. Perfect for exploring. Okay, I think for the current task we need to find the enemy base. These guys are very useful, scouts. And they're quite cheap. They're cheaper than tanks, of course, because they just explore. But how do we notice the result as soon as they discover something? I don't know, let's see. The army is growing, that's cool. Battering ram can only attack structures but does high damage with low range. Now we have all the guys that are available in the factory built for us. And we are lower on a score, but that's fine because we are now prepared. And I would definitely build a wall because this is smart to have it protected all around. This looks cool. Can I move it if it's in the way? Right. No. Keep it here. There we go. The gate is now surrounding the headquarters. That's amazing. Can we have, sorry, the walls, but can we have the gates to let our troops to pass through? I mean, definitely. Definitely. And it's going to be from here. Let's test the tanks. Oh, I even can trigger the gate to open and close. I thought it's going to be open all the time, so we just have to protect it. But then no. But then no. We now can close the gate. How do I close the gate then? Close the gate like this? Yep, it is closed. But I would send our guys out first before closing the gate. So open the gate, please. Open the gate. Doesn't catch my laser. Why not? Guys, out, out, out. We're going to explore it now, so be ready to fight because the enemies are now hidden, but not for long. Not for long. Crystal depot. I would think about having another crystal depot because we need more and more and more. I send you this way. I send you this way. I send you this way. Oh, they all go one way. Wait, why are they all selected then? Because you don't need to select all of them. Oh, right. I can select at the same time as many as I want. I can select them separately. Just don't forget to press this B button on your right controller to deselect the machine. Because now you see it is selected, but if I press B, it is deselected, and it keeps doing the thing for the action that I basically ordered. Now this one sends here, and this one sends there. Exploring, exploring. And I've also just explored that my battery is running low. So that would be great to power it up. So that shows that the game is definitely energy consuming because it's mixed reality. The graphics are demanding some power, and the spread of the game is also all around your room. So your headset needs to track this stuff all the time. Guys, why did you stop? You have to basically ride around and explore. Otherwise, how we explore it? I forgot to deselect this one. So you go here, deselect, select. You go here, deselect, select. You will go here because you are closer there. I'm learning the stuff. And I like it. Why did you stop? Go there. And I think we see it. Oh, of course it was hidden here. It's hidden here because I had a chair there. But it's not comfortable for me to play in that corner. What do we do about it? I would suggest you to scan your room in a stationary mode, which may be a circle just in the center, because you see, now in this corner, it's not very convenient for me to walk around this one. So that's to note. And we just discovered the headquarters of the enemies. And we gotta fight. We gotta fight. All tanks, please, go. All units, go to enemies' headquarters. Yes, it all makes sense. It took me a while, but now it all makes sense. This game is really the reference for an old game from 2000s, which was called Dune 2000. A real-time strategy game, but it is adapted to nowadays, to the days when we have this VR, AI, and it's all integrated in the game of Crystal Commander. I just don't understand what is happening with the enemy space. We are definitely seem to destroy it, to damage it, but we're losing tanks. But that makes sense, you know, because we need to produce more. Our score is quite high enough now to produce how many? How many more tanks? As many as we want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 tanks are on its way. 6, 7. Okay, I think that's cool. But let's have a look at the action here. This is a scout actually. He doesn't need to be in the battlefield. It is not now much faster. It all makes sense because I tried to destroy it in the previous attempt. At the initial attempt of this mission, I tried to destroy the enemy's base with just one tank, which doesn't make sense, but now I have so many. So why we don't send them to the enemy's base? Guys, what are you waiting for? Your fellas need you there.
We did it! Good guy
We
base
did it!
1, bad guy base 0.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You did well. Constructing a solid base will be key to our operations going forward.
Guys, let's see what is the next mission after a little break. I'm gonna go and find my power bank and I'll be back in a minute. Go take a little break. And we are back. Guys, let's dive back into Crystal Commanders that we were playing just a while ago because I had to put on my extra power, plug it in, and now we are safe to continue and see what we can do. I'm just now not sure whether that progress was saved, but it's no biggie because I've learned how to finally create action in this game, which means it's not going to take much time for us to do the same thing. This game really requires you to use your
They're getting it.
strategic thinking.
What's running? Huh?
Okay.
We'll need our input.
I'm
You'll
not going
then.
to say that I'm big on this one, but I
Okay,
now
Cass.
kind of
Yeah,
get that
knock
at the same time you protect stuff, you need to equally, basically, you need to equally create your troop, your army, and it should be quite even.
Great work.
Great work,
Now we have
yes.
someone
Roger.
Now we can.
You mean
Let's set up a.
Okay.
Gather resources. I don't know. I think it is possible to. Let me deselect. I think it is come on. Let me select you. That one is in the way. Yep. And now the crystals are collecting. That makes sense that it doesn't save your progress while you haven't completed your mission, but then it also would make sense if they would integrate it, because I don't know how much it's going to take me to finish one mission, and I'm sure there are more challenging missions on the way, and I don't seem to be able to save the progress halfway the mission. Is this how it is? It looks like, and that would be definitely an improvement, because at the moment I lack this feature.
Yeah!
And also going through these dialogues all this time. Factory, can we? We can already set up a second factory, but then we would have just more tanks being produced at the same time. And why don't we put factories next to each other? That makes more sense. And now we need to wait for more crystal energy to be produced, because it's not only 2 tanks, but 2 tanks is enough to explore the area and also start fighting. Not losing time, guys. Not wasting any moments at the headquarters base if we don't need to be here. Second one. But it doesn't matter, because we share the score for both factories. It's our factory, so let's now bring in the artillery. Artillery is being built, the crystal energy is being produced, and the enemies... Why the enemies are not being discovered? Don't stop. Don't stop, guys. Come on, work. Go around and try to find it, because we need 3 tanks to start fighting. And the third one is being built. Oh, I am getting distracted by this thing with the floor.
Tanks! This is
but
so cool!
It is what it is.
Keep our end.
Yep. Find the enemy base. Let's go. We are now ready to find it. We have 4 units. Yes, and we found it right away. Let's go, guys. Let's go here. Deselect you. Select you. Send here. Deselect. Let's go. Where are you going? You need to destroy the base. Good. Where's another one? Where's another tank? Is it already destroyed? No idea. But please, more crystal energy. More tanks. More tanks. 1, 2. Why not? Yes, 2 more being produced. Why you are not firing? Okay, we are on our way to complete this mission. That's definitely a big improvement and progress for us, because now we do it right. Destroy the enemy. We're trying. What can we do if we have an army already on a thing? On the thing that seems to be working, right? Yeah, they also have their own factories, and we gotta destroy them as well, because then they won't be able to produce stuff. Crystal collector. We need 1 more, because there are many more crystal energy to be gathered, and this will increase our speed. I imagine, I actually am curious to see how much the speed can be increased if we will go at full force with many crystal collectors that should be collecting crystal energy, but for some reason is not doing this thing. Where are you going? Thanks God they don't have any tanks shooting at us at the moment. So...
We did it! Good guy base 1, bad guy base
Yes.
Yes, we
They
did it.
provide us with units, intelligence, and a strong place to fall back to.
I'm gonna build so many bases, the best we've ever built.
Just keep an eye on your supplies, and the sky's the limit.
The sky is
Now,
the limit.
we should redeploy to the next battlefield. Our troops can manage things here.
Redeploy to the next battlefield.
Roger that. Let's roll out.
Let's see how we do that. Act 1 mission to complete. Building a strong base will be the key to success in the coming war. This is right, but the coming war, so it's not a war yet. Continue campaign. Continue to the new area, new heights.
Castor, we're heading to the mountains this time. The terrain will make things difficult, but we've got some tools to help with.
Great! Mountains can be pretty fun.
Uh-huh.
The enemy base is entrenched at the very top of this mountain range.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's shown on the map.
Boy, it's freezing up here. Brr.
I warned you about this. Maybe next time you'll listen to me. Now, we need to locate that base. We know it's somewhere up here, but don't yet have the precise location.
Gotcha! I can get a factory set up and then send out some scouts. Piece of cake!
That is a great instinct, Castor. However, given the rough terrain here, let's try something a little different. I've authorized the use of drones for this mission.
Ma'am, our shipment of building materials has just been delivered. We're ready to construct an airfield on your order.
Wow, that's super convenient timing. Lucky how that worked out.
That's called planning, Castor. Perhaps someday you'll try it. Now, go ahead and order the placement of the airfield near the HQ.
Let's go! Bring the drones in! Take to the sky, build an airfield near your headquarters. Let's go. Where is my headquarters? It's here. Why is it in the air? Probably because it thinks that the chair that is supposed to be the chair is a flat surface, which doesn't look organic, but anyway, we start with an airfield that builds and houses air units that can be sent out with a long cool down, and we place it, I think we place it up higher, right? We can place it here. Okay.
Good work. Now we can produce and launch drones from this base. Go ahead and get 2 scout drones into production.
2. Manageable. Drag onto an available helipad to spawn. Large vision range with a high cooldown. Range that is wide. This is what we need. Especially if we're in the mountains. We gotta see the enemies, and I guess 2 was
Scout
enough.
drones are ready. Do we get to fly them now?
Please say yes.
Yes.
Yes!
We need to find that enemy outpost, and scout drones are the fastest way to do that. Go ahead and give them orders to seek out that base.
I will give them orders. Achieve lift off. Okay, that's the first thing that we need to do before we locate the enemies. So, air units have to refuel every time they fly. Strategize carefully. Nice element to keep in mind. How do we refuel though? How do we refuel? Okay, so it's up, it's in the air. Now it does what? Uh-huh. That was just a short test flight, I guess. They return back to the base. And how far can I send you? Can I send you just here? Is it gonna come? Yes, definitely. So up high though.
Commanders, I'm sorry to report that our scout drones have come under fire. We found the enemy base, but it's heavily defended by anti-air towers.
I was afraid of something like that. Drones are no match for anti-air weapons.
Anti-air
We'll
weapons.
need to build up a ground force and attack them head-on to take down those towers.
I hate losing troops. Now those guys are really gonna get it.
Keep a level head, Castor.
Castor is angry,
Set up
and
your
I
production
get it.
facilities just like before. And then get some ground forces built so we can begin the offensive.
Mm-hmm. This game gets
Ma'am,
360.
our towers have just intercepted some Vanguard drones. They appear to be lightly armed scouts.
That was quick. I sure didn't waste much time. Shore up our defenses. We need to hold this position.
Right away, ma'am.
How did we get access to this conversation? Set up unit production. Build a crystal depot and factory, and then build any two units. Okay, cool. Where? Where's this one? Should be placed. Build any two units, but I mean, any two units is like anything, tanks or drones. It doesn't matter. Maybe it is, but now we can find out because. Oh no, we need a factory. Yeah, without a factory, you can't do that. Factory and then build any two units. Only with the factory ready we can do that. And the factory is on its way. But anyway, let's send the drone here because I haven't seen that drone to reach the destination last time. Oh no! No! It's so quickly destroyed! Of course they have so many towers. Crystal collector, no, we don't need this one. Anti-air. Anti-air we also don't need because we are in the air now and no drones are attacking us. But okay, cool, let's go with tanks. Tanks are easy to produce. And we just need one more, because we need 2 units to complete this mission. Where's the crystal energy? Of course it's not being collected because this guy is having a lunch break. What's up? 250 and... Oh, come on. And the second one is on its way. So when this one is finished, I guess the mission will be complete, right? Not the mission, but the
now
task.
we're getting somewhere. We've got a squad all ready to go.
Cool.
Excellent. Now we can head for that enemy base. It's time to test out the engineering tools we have to get up there.
Yes! New stuff to try out. Can't wait.
We can now build elevators. Elevators allow access to new areas vertically.
Perfect. No way they can hide from us.
Just remember, we need vision anywhere you want to build. So make sure we have units in place around the construction site before building them.
Units in place before building. What do you mean before building? We already built some stuff. So build an elevator to reach the enemy's base. Is it gonna be like a transfer? I thought we can only do that in the radius, but anyway, let's wait for... Okay, we already have enough money for that. And yes, that was my
Okay,
fear that
now
it's
we're
not
getting
so
somewhere.
far actually.
Can't hide from the amazing caster.
We're getting
Let's get up there and take
somewhere.
out that base. I'm getting hungry.
Take out that base.
Let's begin the assault.
Assault.
But don't forget to keep an eye on our base as well. We don't want to get overrun while we're attacking.
That's true.
The enemy may try to flank us while we're distracted.
Exactly. And in this game, it's so easy to be distracted.
Ash, what's going on out there? The base alarm is ringing, and it looks like the enemy has built some kind of rudimentary traversal system.
Yes, sir. It appears they are more skilled than we thought. We're dug in to handle the assault, but you should probably evacuate the area, just in case.
That is a wonderful idea. I think I'll do just that. Soldier.
Yes, sir. But it's already fueled and standing by on the landing pad, as per your orders from earlier.
Never mind that. I'm going. Ash, don't let them step a single foot in here.
Huh. I wonder. Well. Let's get to it.
We get to hear the enemy's conversation. That's quite useful and interesting and intriguing because now I kind of have some details about their plan. But is it going to help us with our mission, which is basically to destroy, right? Clear out the enemy base while holding your own. But clear out is definitely means to destroy. Okay, they're sent. May we have more tanks, please? I guess we may. But I would, with more crystal rocks popping up, I would definitely prefer some crystal collectors, which are quite expensive. I don't have so much for another one. Let's wait just for 300, right? And then it's gonna be enough to increase the speed, actually triple the speed if we have just one collector, and now you have three, you triple that. This guy, please go and explore something here. You need to see this stuff. I think it is increasing. Is it increasing? Why are you not attacking? Oh, we're under attack ourselves now. We need more tanks, please, more tanks. More tanks. No. It's down, and you better also go away because you can't even fight back. What are you waiting, guys? You are produced already, so now please produce some crystal energy for me. I would really appreciate that. And I would appreciate another tank because we don't have the army. We have just two. Go. No, not here. Go there. You better run. You better run. Why is it so slow for the crystal energy? Why are you not producing crystal energy? What am I doing wrong? I'm ordering you to do that. Where are you going now? I just don't understand this thing. They randomly go up there and it does not make sense. And we've lost another tank. Oh my god, this is a mess. This is not the army that I hoped for, but let's build it. Let's build it, and actually maybe it makes more sense, of course, if you have time, just to wait around your area, not to go under fire here. It doesn't make sense to go under fire, right, buddy? Yes, and being destroyed. So you can wait, you can produce more tanks, you can produce more troops, like artillery is very efficient, but it's low health. And then you can send them all here and do your proper attack, which is going to be more efficient than just sending tank one by one and let them be destroyed so quickly. Select, produce, please. No, why are you going up in the space now again? I don't get it. I don't get how to use the lifts to make use of it, because why would I need to be transferred from here there? I don't know. Maybe if we would be up there in the mountain, that would make sense. But I forgot that we also have drones, right? How efficient is this drone is going to be on its own? Is it going to be? No, it just destroyed in a second. It didn't even try to fight. Let's go with the artillery. Place my bet on this one. Yeah, because we've lost all of our drones, and I don't see. How can we produce more? Oh, of course we need to choose this one to produce drones, and I would go with bomber drone. Yep. This is definitely going to help. Does large damage with a high cooldown. That's cool. More crystal energy. We're getting there. Scout drone. Maybe one scout drone also will be useful. Guys, you see, like, the more I play this game, the more I get excited about, like, what I can do. I need to all the time look around. It's definitely requiring your attention, and basically attention span is spread out. The more action is happening, the more troops you have, the more crystal collectors and crystal rocks you have here. So it is a good thing. I like it when you play the game, and the more you play, the more you learn, the more you understand, the more exciting it gets. And it is the case with this game, because not only you can complete missions while they give you a thorough explanation of functions, you also can go to the creative mode and play around. And I can't complain that this game lacks the informative part to it, where you don't know what each unit does, or what impact they have. It's not even called tutorial, I guess. This is forced on you. By playing, you learn, and I like it. For a bottom line, One more time, I don't like this graphic thing that it's floating in the air, it's not aligned with the floor here. There is it higher, there is it lower. I tried to rescan the room. Maybe I have to do it one more time, but why? Why do I have to do it more than one more time to fix the problem that seems that it's not with me or with basically with my headset, but with the game. Let's try to play it again one more time next time and see whether it's going to be fixed. But it's definitely not going to affect my impression now and rating, which with all the pluses and all big minuses leaves me with the rating of 3.5, I guess, because this game is fun. I don't like the music. You see, I that's a big thing for me. The soundtrack, and it's the same here, and it's a little bit annoying. And I guess if I'm gonna turn it down, then it's going to be turned down with the voiceover, right? No, not right. So at least that. But that would be cool if they would allow some other tracks, or you could change the songs and choose your own. So yeah, that is about this game. Controls are quite intuitive as long as the interaction with the VR with the room is accurate. And it was not. It was not throughout the game. So maybe they could improve that. Maybe I try one more time and see how it's going to be fixed. But I see that my sofa and my chairs are not considered like avoiding areas, so nothing is built there. They actually use it to place things on top, which looks bad because the chairs are not tables, and I don't know how to change that when I scan the room. Anyway, I would play this game. I would recommend this game, especially if they're gonna improve it. I'm excited to see about future modes that they have here, and I had fun. I had fun, though I'm not a fan of these real-time strategy games. But in this one, at least, I got this excitement about progress, which is also very important. So let's see if we can make more progress in the campaign mode in the future streams. Now we are done. They definitely have quite a few, so much more to explore, much more to get excited about. Thank you for watching my evaluation of Crystal Commanders. I give this game 3.5. Maybe I try it again and then I change my opinion, but I would try it again and I would recommend it to you and to your friends. Crystal Commanders, Lettish Cast, my name is Glad, and I will be happy to see you for another evaluation, another review, and another stream. Stay in touch, subscribe to our channels, and like the stream. Thank you for watching, take care, and bye bye.